Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra Review. Design. Under the hood, this Ultra model certainly sees some improvement over the Bespoke AI Jet. For example, this new version offers 4 OOW of suction power compared to 80 West, and it comes with a new spinning cyclone, although there's no info yet on what this does. The addition of AI is also an upgrade, improving the vacuum's detection capabilities. So, while the previous model could differentiate between carpet, hard floor, and mats, and be aware that it's been lifted up, the new model can do all that, but is also able to detect long pile, dense carpet, and corners. Vacuum. The vacuum itself is a fairly standard-looking stick vac, if a little dramatic with its matte-off black finish. The main motor mechanism is on the larger, heavier side, but the handle has an ergonomic grip and rests for your index finger, making it secure and comfortable to hold. Above the handle you'll find an on button, plus and minus buttons, and a small screen for displaying information. Remove the dustbin and you'll find a small, washable filter. The main filter behind a metal mesh sits inside the dustbin and can be accessed by twisting the plastic cover to unlock it. There's also a paper filter hidden behind a grill, but I couldn't figure out how to access it for cleaning purposes. New to this model is HEPA filtration, the most effective filtering found in commercial products. Samsung also provides a joint attachment that can be angled at around 45, 90, and 135 degrees. This sits at the bottom end of the wand, extending its reach even further. It's designed for up-high cleaning with a detail, too. You can't use it with any of the motorized cleaning heads, so the 2 floor heads and the Mini Pet Tool Plus. Shark's equivalent feature sits at the top end of the wand and allows it to pivot forward to 90 degrees for easier cleaning under furniture, arguably a slightly more useful setup. Dock. This stick vacuum comes with a large dock that both charges the machine and empties the onboard dustbin. It takes the form of a dramatic-looking black cylinder with a base. Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra Review. Performance. Upon switching the Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra on for the first time, the screen took me on a whistle-stop guide of the vacuum to test performance. I used the vacuum to clean my whole flat, putting all the different attachments through their paces, measuring my experience against Samsung's performance claims. I also ran a series of suction tests on hard floor and carpet. Comfort and usability. First up, I have to commend Samsung for the ergonomic design of the vacuum's handle. It's a simple thing but often forgotten. I'm looking at you, Dyson, and really does improve comfort in use. That's especially important when the vacuum is on the heavier side, as this model is. Both of the main floor heads feature LED headlamps, which are on by default. These do help light the way, but there's a marked difference between these kinds of white lights and the green laser used by Dyson. The former will really only help illuminate dingy corners, while the latter shows up dirt that's near invisible to the naked eye. Cleaning. Performance. The AI mode can be used with either the carpet or hard floor heads. Samsung says the vacuum can sense hard floor, carpet, long pile carpet, mats, corners, and when it's been lifted up. It will then adjust suction and brush roll speed to deliver equivalent cleaning power to being used in mid-mode, but while saving battery and being easier to push due to less resistance. Interestingly, the vacuum did occasionally not always adjust for high levels of dirt, for example, when clearing up the spilled oats or cleaning an especially dusty area. Dirt detection isn't something Samsung advertises as an AI feature, although this is the main focus of competitor vacuum brands' automation efforts. I sprinkled oats along the side of my fireplace, too, to gauge the efficiency of this vacuum's edge cleaning. I was disappointed not to hear the power ramping up here, especially since edge detection is a new addition for the Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra. Nevertheless, the vacuum did manage to suck up most of the mess, leaving only the oats closest to the carpet's edge. But it did ping some around through the process. The crevice tool cleared the rest with no issues. The Samsung vacuum's auto-emptying worked as advertised, clearing almost everything from the bin on its short cycle and leaving only a bit of fluff and few hairs wrapped around the central filter. It was a little noisy, but nothing too offensive. Attachments and handheld mode. Like most modern stick vacuums, the Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra can be converted into a handheld machine by removing the wand and adding a detail tool. In use, while it felt a little heavy used in this way, it was fine in general, with the ergonomically shaped handle helping with grip and maneuvering. The Pet Tool Plus mini motorized head worked well on my sofa, although it did quickly become tangled with hair. This is an issue Dyson has managed to solve by swapping out a parallel roller for a conical one. You can control aspects of the vacuum settings via the Samsung SmartThings app. It will display charge status and when the dustbin was last emptied. You can also direct for the dustbin to be emptied if the vacuum is docked. However, since this happens automatically when you dock the vacuum, it feels a little unnecessary. Although I guess it might be useful if it hasn't fully emptied and you don't want to get up and press the button on the machine itself. Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra Review. Battery life. Comes with 2 interchangeable batteries. One lasts 100 minutes, the other 60 minutes. Theoretically up to 2 hours 40 minutes cleaning in min mode. Samsung Bespoke AI Jet Ultra Review. Price and availability. List price, $1,099.99. £1,199.99, 1,699 Australian dollars. Launch, the 31st of March 2025. For more informative videos, please subscribe. Info of Tech.